What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am Positive Philly, and today we are going to be talking about who the Eagles should sign in free agency. Now, I do want to let you know at the time of this video, there could be other free agents that are on the market or other free agents that I have not talked about. But at the time of me recording this video, I have a list of free agents who I would like the Eagles to potentially maybe try and get in this year's free agency. I'm currently on vacation, and you are watching this video as it was pre-recorded before I went on vacation, so I hope you enjoy. Who should the Eagles sign in free agency? This is going to be a big free agency year for the Philadelphia Eagles, as we have lost a lot of potential free agents on the market. DeAndre Swift being one of those guys. I don't want to see DeAndre Swift go personally. I'd like how DeAndre Swift played this year with the Eagles. And I think he's been a good running back. Personally, I'd bring back him and Miles Sanders. I know a lot of Eagles fans are going to disagree with me on that. I like Miles Sanders when he was here in Philadelphia, and I think he needs to go to another team next year. But let's get into it. I have a few names here that I would like the Eagles to sign this year in free agency. The first being Kansas City Chiefs All-Pro defensive end Chris Jones. Second team All-Pro 2018, 2020, and 2021. A four-time Pro Bowler as well as a three-time Super Bowl champion. Chris Jones on this Eagles defense. Oh my God, that would be absolutely insane. It would boost up our defense a lot. We have Son Reddick, who could potentially be leaving. I know he's an edge rusher, but Fletcher Cox is probably leaving as well. So that would definitely help if we had signed Chris Jones in free agency. He's probably my number one guy on the defense as far as free agencies that I would actually like to sign would be Chris Jones of the Kansas City Chiefs. Like I said, second team All-Pro in 2018, 2020, and 2021. Sorry, I had a mic issue there. The next guy that I have is Christian Wilkins, Dolphins defensive tackle. He was the 13th overall pick by the Dolphins in the 2019 NFL Draft. Defensive tackle, I'm sorry. Did I say offensive? So Christian Wilkins, Dolphins defensive tackle. He was the 13th overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft by the Dolphins. This guy doesn't, have any huge stats or anything. Hasn't been to any Pro Bowls, no All-Team Pro. But I just think he's an overall talented player who hasn't gotten any awards yet. And I think he fit well into this Eagles offense. Your Eagles defensive line, like I said, we get Chris Jones and him, or, we get one of the two guys. I think Wilkins or Jones could really boost up this Eagles defense with some of these vets leaving, like Fletcher Cox and, Brandon Graham coming back for one more year. Christian Wilkins still pretty young in his career, still has some years left in him. I think he could be a good fit for this Eagles defense. The third guy is Giants running back Saquon Barkley. Saquon was drafted second overall in the 2018 NFL Draft by the New York Giants, 2018 Pro Bowler and NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2018. Now, despite his injuries over the years, which have caused him to miss quite some time, he is a very talented running back. Former Penn State Nittany Lion. I was hoping maybe we would get him. Could we get him in free agency? Eagles fans, would you want to see us get Saquon Barkley in free agency? Personally, I don't think I'd mind it. If the guy can stay healthy, he's friggin' talented, man. He is friggin' talented if he can stay healthy. But I don't know. Right now, I like DeAndre Swift. It sounds crazy that I'm saying this, but I wouldn't be against bringing back Miles Sanders. Excuse me. I wouldn't be against bringing back Miles Sanders, having DeAndre Swift, Miles Sanders, maybe Kenny Gainwell as our three running backs. I mean, we had Rashad Penny this year. He didn't do shit all season. Did not do shit all season long. You have Boston Scott, who is known as the Giants killer. But how much longer can he hold on to somebody like Boston Scott? We've had him for a few years now. Really hasn't done anything that's spectacular. And he balls out against the Giants. That's about it. But yeah, I would love to add Saquon Barkley to this team. The next player is another running back, former Las Vegas Raiders running back, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs was drafted by the Raiders in the 2019 NFL draft. He was the 24th overall pick, a 2021 Pro Bowler, and a first-team All-Pro in 2022. He would be another great addition to this team as far as the running backs go. I think he's up there, top 10, top 15. I wouldn't say top 10. I'd say top 15, top 20. Somewhere within that range. I think he could fit well in this Eagles offense. I wouldn't be mad if the Eagles signed him, but I'd rather all sign Saquon Barkley than Josh Jacobs. This next player, I did not know who this guy was. I'm not going to lie. Michael Onwenu. He is the Patriots offensive guard. Now, we have offensive guards. We have Tyler Steen right now, who I think is going to be the offensive guard. But if we can bring in him, we have Opeta. He could be leaving soon or retiring. I don't know. I think he's pretty up there in age. Tyler Steen and Michael Onwenu, I think, would be pretty well together. Fit pretty well together in that offensive line. Like I said, I don't really know much about this guy. All I know is he is the Patriots offensive guard. Now, I found this one interesting. Baker Mayfield, Bucs quarterback last year, obviously, had a pretty impressive year. They went to the divisional round of the playoffs this year with Baker Mayfield, and they are not giving him the franchise tag. They decide to give it to Mike Evans instead, which I guess is the right move. You have an all-star wide receiver versus a mid quarterback. I guess it makes sense to give it to Mike Evans. But where will Baker Mayfield play next season? I don't know. I don't think he needs to come to Philadelphia. I think he has the potential to be a starting quarterback somewhere on another team, but I don't see him being a backup. And, we obviously don't need a quarterback since we have Jalen Hurts. So I don't really have much to say about the Eagles signing Baker Mayfield because I don't think they will, and I don't want them to. I think he'll get another starting job somewhere, whether that's with the Vikings, Falcons, Patriots, Steelers, wherever it may be. The next guy is Calvin Ridley, former Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver. Now, I think Calvin Ridley would be a great wide receiver 3 on this team behind A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. We have Quez Watkins and Zacchaeus, but, we could get rid of those guys and get Calvin Ridley, and I think that's a pretty huge upgrade for the Eagles. I think he would fit well with this team. And then is Xavier McKinney, Giant safety Xavier McKinney. I would love to get Xavier McKinney. I think he'd fit really well with this team. We need a safety. He's a good safety, and I think he would be one of the, best safeties that we could sign. And yeah, I don't know, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what NFL free agent you want the Eagles to sign this year. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video. I'm Positive Philly, and I will see you next time.